Well, hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career and money reading for the end of August, right through the end of September 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your career and money reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. Also, I've opened up a second competition to win a free personal reading from me, but I'll let you know how to win that a little bit later on because some people are here just for the reading and I don't like to waste anyone's time. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. What do they need to know in the next coming weeks and months regarding their career sector? Can you please show them the way? What can they expect regarding their finances? What's going on for them in the next coming weeks? Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are taking a more positive turn for you. Things that you've been working on are going to work out in your favor. I definitely see some sudden changes in your career sector that will benefit you long term. And also some of you are taking a risk on either launching a new business strategy or perhaps you're looking at a different path or a new approach to your working circumstances right now, because I feel like some of you have been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut, so you feel that you need to be the change that is necessary in order to put yourself back on track or on the right path in some way. I definitely see that you're going to be super organized, really productive, and I feel like you're maintaining and sustaining your effort there. So a lot of what you've been going through at this moment in time, I feel like you are moving towards keeping things at a level plateau in some way. And I feel your day-to-day tasks and responsibilities are pretty much going to be the same. However, I feel there is some nice surprise happening here for you in your career, but we will tap into that in a moment. Now, if you are currently out of work and you're looking for a new role, some of you, I definitely see you've been looking for quite some time and been finding it very, very difficult. But I also see that there is a new role coming towards you. Now, it may actually require you to travel a little bit further out of your usual circumstances. I see you going further afield on this, but I also see it's going to be a nice surprise. It's actually really rewarding, and it's something that you have been manifesting for quite some time. I feel like your resume, it really matches this opportunity, and I feel you are in some way set apart for this role. It feels like you are integrated, but at the same time, you are taking charge of it. So it could be that you're creatively being able to control in a role, and it just feels like you are someone who may manage a team, or maybe a role that comes in that requires you to basically show what you're capable of. And I feel like you're actually very successful in this role, and you will grow through this role and acquire quite a lot of wealth over time in this particular circumstance as well. So if you are looking for a new opportunity, just when you least expect it, I feel something else arises that requires you to be very focused. I feel this is more in alignment with your true life's purpose, mission as well. And I feel there's an energy of like resolving issues. So it could be something that you kind of focus on each month in this role. It's like you may reconcile receipts or accounts, or it requires you to be super organized and focused. And I definitely see that you can take command in this new role as well. So we got 6 of Swords and we've got the 5 of Cups here. So again, something, it tends to mean something is being like sacrificed here in order for you to get something better. So you could be detaching from where you are right now, or looking at what's not going well in your career and searching for something else that is a little bit more rewarding at this time. A lot of you may be feeling that you've hit a plateau. I mean, you're already very successful in your own right. You've got the 6 of Wands here, which is all about success. This is your protagonist energy. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, and you've got the World card. So it means that you tend to turn things around. You tend to go into a role, make it yours, and really thrive in it, and make it something really special where you stand out from the crowd. And then you get to a certain position where you're like, okay, I've done everything I can do with this. I've added value and now I'm leaving, because you may feel that it's not really exciting you anymore, or you may feel that you just want to take things to the next level. Something is ending, because there's a lot of cycles going on in your reading here. And your first card there is, of course, the Wheel of Fortune. So a sudden turn of events, something surprising happening in your career that you're going to celebrate. I mean, the 6 of Wands is really good news. So, I mean, for some of you, it could be that you get an opportunity to travel with your career, or it could be, you know, you're suddenly deciding to emigrate or relocate your business if you're an entrepreneur. For some of you, this could be that, you know, there is a sudden change regarding the way that you work, and it benefits you. Could be, you know, promotion here, or a raise, something that's been in the works for quite some time, something that perhaps you didn't feel was going to happen for you, but all of a sudden it happens at once. This is a card of out of the blue. You know, something changes and it's prosperity coming towards you. But also you're aware that, you know, success is something that needs to be worked at and maintained and sustained. And that's why I feel that, you know, you're aware that it's easy come, easy go. I'm being given an energy of you're only as successful as your last milestone kind of energy. So I feel like you're looking at what else is out there for you to accomplish. I feel also, I mean, you've got the World card and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, but there is a map there in this card. So I feel some of you are looking at world events and how they are changing and how it's influencing your industry right now. And this could be both negative and positive, but I feel like you're trying to tap into the positive at this time to be able to, you know, either learn new knowledge or upskill in some way in order to be ahead of the changes or the curve right now there too. Also, I feel this is a very productive time where you're turning your career around in some way. I feel like you are super organized. You're maintaining that level of work ethic. I feel you're someone who is hardworking. You are someone who is persevering, dedicated, and has a lot of stamina. And you are making a lot of effort to be very effective in your career right now. 6 of Wands, great news coming your way in the next 6 weeks. 6 of Wands also indicates that this is about you stepping into the spotlight in some way, being recognized for a job well done. It almost like feels like you saved the day on something as well. So there could be a problem, or there could have been a mistake, but I feel like you come to the fore and really show what you're made of and what you're capable of by taking charge of a situation and turning it around for the better. Also, this card indicates that you're influencing your circumstances right now by working towards your goals, and you will be successful. You're very unique, and that really is your superpower. You're contributing to your career to the highest good of all your energy. You're giving it all that you've got, and I definitely see that success and accomplishment is in sight for you. Also, I feel here that some of you are manifesting some sort of either promotion, raise, or recognition in your career right now. You're really standing out from the crowd, but you worked hard for this. So people may see this as you get a lucky break, but actually you know all the effort and hard work that you've invested in your career. This didn't just happen by chance. I feel like this is opportunity meeting good fortune and being prepared for it, because as you can see this card, you can see this figure is prepared for success. So then destiny steps in and gives you a little sprinkle of extra luck there, but you are ready for this. So either this is a promotion or a raise or something that is going to be very fruitful for you, and I feel this is you feeling like you did a job well done. Now, the World card also can indicate that, yes, you're going to be very productive. Anything that you started, you will finish at this time, tying up loose ends. I mean, some of you, it could be that you're thinking about a vacation because you have the Chariot card there. So it could be that you're ending your role in order to go on a vacation. So you're making sure you get everything in order before you take that trip. For some of you, with that World card there, it also indicates that you're thinking about staying where you are right now because you're thriving and growing in your career, but you're still keeping an eye out there to see if there's alternative opportunities. But because the Four of Cups is present, some of you may feel that it's a little bit disappointing on the job market right now. So I feel like you are being very shrewd and biding your time until it's the right moment to leave. Some of you may be deciding to leave after a bonus time or a time where there's a milestone. But also with that Queen of Swords present and, the Magician card, some of you are actually manifesting new opportunities that you're waiting for. But I also see that some of you are just trying to creatively take charge and become your own boss. Now, also, my beautiful Capricorn, some of you are thinking about retirement. Even now, even though you may not even be close to retirement right now, I feel like you're thinking about your retirement plan, investing in your pension, thinking about like a very practical date of when you want to retire. A lot of you with this energy are thinking about retiring early or working towards that. And I feel like you're investing in yourself and you're backing yourself. And there's a lot of success here. So I see that whatever it is that you are sustaining right now, you're going to reach your target and you're not going to give up until it's done. I feel this is an energy of tunnel vision, making something happen no matter what. I feel like you're investing your 100% there. And that World card, it tends to tell me that there's a lot of abundance. You're completing tasks, you're being very productive, and you will reach your goal. This also indicates some of you are reaching new goals or setting new intentions to accomplish over the next coming weeks. There's a lot of positivity here. So even if you feel with that Chariot card in the resistance position that you've had a lack of motivation, drive, or energy recently, the next 6 weeks is completely different. You're super focused, you're organized, and you're raring to go on your projects and not stop until they're done. Now, also the Chariot card in the resistance position, there's an energy here. Some of you may have had a meeting or you may have had an idea on something that you felt was either put on hold or wasn't going to happen. It feels delayed, but suddenly it's going to resurface over the next coming weeks. So if you work for a company and your boss promised you a promotion and nothing happened, suddenly it will materialize again. And this time it is something that's going to move forward. And I feel you're going to step into that role and there's a lot of progress there. So it feels like you are letting go of a way of working in order to move into a new sector. For some of you, if you're an entrepreneur, this could be that you are thinking of new ways of diversifying your career and keeping things fresh. And there may be an idea that hadn't been fully formed yet, but you've been mulling it over. Suddenly, you may find the moment is right to launch it in the next coming weeks and months. With this card in this position, it can indicate some of you feel that you've been working really hard, you've been enthusiastic, you've been doing everything you can and giving it all you've got, but still you may feel that you're not making progress or you can't see physical evidence of success at this moment in time. But in the next 6 weeks, there is going to be evidence on the material plane that you are making progress and you are making a difference in your career because you're dedicated and you're committed, and I feel your energy is pushing you right through towards meeting your targets. Also, I feel, there's an energy here of somebody, because we've got the Four of Cups and we've got the Queen of Swords. There could be someone that you have crossed words with, or this person could show their true colors and you feel a little bit disappointed in this person. But I feel you actually distance yourself from this person. This could be a boss because it's Queen energy. So if you work for a company, it could also be an assistant who either lets you down or doesn't have their mind on the job because they feel a little bit scattered right now. This is someone that you're dealing with who may feel it feels like they disappoint you in some way, but you will move past this and you take command of it yourself. Okay, so I actually see you distance yourself from this person, and actually I feel they're very testing right now, so they may test your patience, but I feel like you move past this and I feel you gain greater wisdom. This person may even tell you about something personal that they're going through that has left them distracted, so then you may be able to understand a little bit more about what they're going through and why they have been so distracted. And it doesn't give them an excuse, of course, but you're human, they're human, and we all make mistakes, especially if something personal is going on there. But you're very good at compartmentalizing. You are very professional, very business minded, and you tend to separate your personal life and your professional life, and you do a really good job at it. But not everybody is the same as you, so that is coming up there as well. Now, of course, this card indicates movement forward. The Chariot card can indicate a directional change or a decision that you have to make in the next coming weeks. And some of you, this can indicate that after a period of accomplishing something, because I feel like you've been very goal-oriented and working towards something, you complete it and then you're on to the next task. So this could be that things are going to pick up pace, that you are going to be focusing a lot on spinning all the plates, because I feel like you're going to be super busy over the next coming weeks and months, and you're channeling your energy and your time into what is a priority so that you can remain on target. Now, we do have that Four of Cups. It is in the resistance position. So after a period of feeling a little bit unfulfilled, or perhaps feeling that you're looking at new strategies or having a new outlook when it comes to your career, some of you may even be offered a new direction at this time. It doesn't mean that you are starting afresh or starting from scratch. I feel like you're starting from experience, and this could be a thrilling new addition to your skill set. It could be a new role, promotion, or a job opportunity, or perhaps you are curious about a new path that is in some way connected to whatever it is that you do, but at the same time it feels like it's new. So it could be a startup. I'm getting startup vibes. Maybe this is you launching an idea or having a dual kind of energy. And what I mean by that is, you're doing something that is stable and it runs alongside something creative, a little bit more independent or freelance there as well. And that is going to be way more fulfilling for you there too. Now, of course, the Four of Cups, it goes into the upright. So where you feel unfulfilled or you feel you've hit a plateau in your career, suddenly a new opportunity arises and you're going to grab it with both hands. So I feel this is a very exciting time for you. Expect the unexpected, because I feel things are going to develop in really wonderful ways where suddenly you see progress, suddenly there's new opportunities. But with that Four Cups, if you know the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you'll know that there's a figure who sits under a tree and they are arms closed and they are feeling pretty fed up with the way things are going. And I feel for some of you, even though you're so ambitious and you're still very goal-oriented, you may be feeling a little bit fed up with the way that things are managed right now, or the workload, or the way that people are coasting and not investing in a career in the same way that you are. You may also, especially if you're an entrepreneur, see there's been a lot of delays, and you may be looking at the way that some of the services that you require or utilize from other people, you may feel that they are offering shoddy work, and you are someone who pays a lot of attention to detail. And I feel like you could be very critical at this time the way other people run their business, because you want things to run smoothly for your business, and there's just a bit of a knock-on effect. So I feel things will be resolved, but you may need to have a very professional and diplomatic word with somebody just to make sure that they are on the same page as you. But things will be resolved, is what I see there as well. Now, the Queen of Swords, it is in the resistance position at first, but it will go into the upright. In its resistance position, I really get a sense here that some of you, there may be a person who is a little bit unkind in the working environment, a little bit snappy. So if you're an entrepreneur, it could be a client who's a little bit grouchy. I feel like you're not about it. You're not dealing with that person. You'd rather not have their business than have this person try to dictate how you run your business, is what I'm seeing there. So you may actually cut ties with a client or with a partnership, or some of you, you may have coarse words with a person in your working environment. There may be a little bit of conflict there. The pressure is on everybody, is what I see, but I feel like you're not engaging in their behavior. You're not allowing it to affect you either. And I feel also some of you are looking at boundaries in the working environment, making sure that they are healthy, managing stress levels, and making sure that no one oversteps a mark. Now, especially if you're an entrepreneur, this is about having a healthy cutoff point from working. So if you tend to be an entrepreneur, of course, you're going to work 9 to 5, but really that means 24/7 for you because your business will always be on your mind. So this is trying to create a healthier schedule for you at this time so that you can enjoy more of life, go traveling. Some of you are also trying to, manage your schedule so that you can have more time to let your hair down, have fun, but also it could be that you are trying to be a little bit more nomadic in your career. So some of you could be brainstorming over the next coming weeks about doing something online, maybe setting up a business, because of course swords are all about the ether, about the internet. I feel it works really well for you. Social media platforms could also bring in some extra wealth for you there, or you could be promoting your work online at this time as well. But the Queen of Swords, of course, in its upright form is about being super organized, having clarity of purpose, having a list and crossing things off your to-do list and completing whatever it is you start. So I feel you kind of like are very productive in the next coming weeks, and you leave September feeling really proud of yourself that you got a lot done. And I feel with this Strength card, this is about sustaining and maintaining your position, but also it's about being bold and daring and doing things that other people don't tend to do. This sets you apart from the crowd. It makes you really stand out when it comes to new roles or opportunities, but also this Strength card is making sure of those healthy boundaries that they are, adhered to, shall we say. Now, the Strength card, of course, is about respect. It's about the courage to implement any changes that you feel are necessary in your career sector. But also the Strength card, it's an indication that you have unlimited inner resources to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do or whatever it is that you intend to do as well. This is a card that also reminds you of your values and respecting yourself. And if you feel like you're not getting the right money for the effort that you're making right now, I feel some of you could be looking elsewhere at alternative opportunities to increase your finances, but also be appreciated where you are working. Because I feel some of you have hit a plateau or you feel unappreciated in your working circumstances right now, and you're just keeping your eye on the job market. But what you've been seeing so far, it may feel like there are no opportunities that really offer you the pay that you're hoping for or the fulfillment. It's just nothing about right now. But suddenly, out of the blue, there's going to be one opportunity that arises, and I feel you're going to grab it with both hands, okay? Now, I feel you've also manifested this. So I feel with that Six of Swords, you're coming out of testing times, but also I feel some of you could be leaving a position as you move out of September. So it could be that the end of a contract happens at the end of September, because that World card can indicate a cycle ends. It could be something that you've signed for a certain period of time, and then you're looking for the next role or opportunity. I feel that there is a potential to kind of extend this opportunity, but I feel you would probably want more money, okay? And I feel they're not offering what you actually want or expect in that role. So I feel there could be something else that comes along that you feel is more beneficial to you. Also, with the Magician card, this tells me that you are someone who is super talented and very gifted, and you have a lot of potential for more. So I feel, yes, you've been working really hard, but I feel you're taking your career to the next level right now. And I feel like you're super focused and turning those visions into reality. And there's a lot of potential for you to earn more money later on, but also this is a potent message that there is something magical about the way that you work. You're being realistic about your goals, you've got a plan, but also you're connecting to the 4 elements in order to make sure that things go smoothly. Of course, wands are all about passion, drive, ideas, and influence. Pentacles are about effort, financial gain, and the plan itself. Then you've got air, which is about, those ideas that come your way, utilizing things like the internet for your benefit. And of course, we've got water, which is the dream, the goal, and how you feel about what you do. So I feel like you are running on all cylinders over the next coming weeks and months. Very passionate time where you're connecting to those passions and you're taking charge of your destiny and also taking action. You're keeping your eye on the prize and you will be successful, is what I see there. Now, a lot of you may have felt really tested recently, or some of you are learning new skills, and you may actually go through a physical test because the Six of Swords is passing a test, okay? So congratulations, you're going to pass it with flying colors. I feel like, you're ambitious and you're knowledgeable and you're naturally gifted, but you are also getting acquired knowledge at this time, and it will help you move into a new pay grade. But also the Six of Swords, it can indicate that you are being really realistic about your current circumstances. Things are changing. There's a transition period right now, and it's giving you an opportunity to see what's fulfilling for you and really what is not. The Five of Cups is a card of letting go of things that are not working or not fulfilling or disappointing. Also, I feel some of you, there may have been some shortages or difficulties in your current working circumstances or your environment. Maybe even a person has disappointed you, which is what I'm really strongly feeling. But the Six of Swords tells me that you will move through this period. You're being guided towards something greater. This is a transition period where better opportunities are heading in your direction. And I feel like you are instinctively going to know when the right moment is to move or grab an opportunity that is better for you later on. Now also, if you're going for an interview, please remember what sets you apart from other people, because of course there's going to be a lot of competition, but have confidence in your skill set because you are above the competition. The Five of Cups reminds you that you have different skill sets than other people. You may have things that other people don't have and vice versa, but what sets you apart is, your boldness, your daring. You are someone who thinks outside the box. You're not afraid to face problems head on, and you don't stop until it's done. So I feel that your dedication, your commitment sets you apart from other people, as well as your talent. Also, the Five of Cups, it can indicate that there may have been a few things that have gone wrong recently. You may have been lamenting all the things that didn't go your way, but this is setting you up for something you cannot see right now, because the Five of Cups, if you know the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, a figure is looking longingly at 3 cups that are kind of spilt on the floor, and there's 2 cups behind the figure that the figure is not even aware of right now. They're actually full. So number 1, this is saying, look at the blessings that you have right now. Don't be focused on things that have not been going your way, but the universe is aligning you with something that your heart truly desires at this time. So I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Out of a difficult period, as you can see, there's a rainbow there, and rainbows are rare. So it feels like, there is a once in a blue moon opportunity headed your way that you will be surprised about, but it's come out of a difficult time. So for some of you, this could be a difficult client that you deal with in a really professional and positive way, and it actually sets you apart, and word of mouth brings more clientele towards you, or you get a bonus or a raise because that client is really happy with your services. Or if you work for a company, for example, it could mean that things have been going through a shift and a difficulty, and you've been adding your support in terms of the team, but also in terms of trying to manage things, and it sets you up for a leadership role, something that you've been manifesting. Either way, I see progress in your career right now, and that Six of Swords indicates that you're turning a page and things are about to get instantly better there. And I feel your money is also going to increase there as well. You will get through this. In terms of your finances, I would say for some of you, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, I feel for some of you, there may be something that needs repair in the next 6 weeks. This is something that could have got critical, and it's something that you're aware of. You knew it was going to have to happen, but you left it until it really needed the repair. For some of you with that Chariot card there, it could be car related. Okay, so it could be, the Queen of Swords. Let me see if I can pick up on the energy. The Four of Cups. It feels like something that is aesthetic, like, a light gone out or a dent or a scratch that gets repaired. It feels aesthetic. So some of you could have just let that go. When it comes to the light, it may be something that you can't let go of and you have to do it. I don't feel it's critical, but I also see that you will make more money to replenish your pot. So it's not the end of the world there. I'm just going to pull some final cards to clarify this, because when it comes to your financial situation, I feel there's an energy of staying on top of your bills, keeping a tight rein of your finances, being really shrewd and frugal with your finances. So what I mean by that is getting a good deal, finding things that you really want at a discount, shopping around, making sure that you don't, we've got the Queen of Cups there. We've got the Ace of Cups, and we have got the Eight of Swords. So I'm getting the same energy. It's like following your heart. Following your heart, recognizing your skill set, recognizing that actually you have a gift and a talent and that you're loving what you do. And the Eight of Swords, it can indicate that you can't see any opportunities available for you to level up or move forward or make progress. Some of you may have been feeling a little bit stuck or a little bit nervous because you feel that you've plateaued in some way. And that Ace of Cups is like a surprise from the universe. It's almost like, again, if you know that Four of Cups, a cup comes out of a turbulent cloud in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, and the universe, it's the hand of the universe offering you an opportunity, something that you will grab with both hands, something that is a gift. So I feel this energy of you're not going to see this golden opportunity coming towards you. And I feel financially, especially with the Ace of Cups there, it is something that is rewarding. And I feel with the Queen of Cups present, it's like you're not really focused too much on the financial aspect, but I feel it is a lucrative deal. It's more that you add value or you feel fulfilled in this. And it could be a startup, as I said, because aces are new energy, but I feel there's a new project or a new opportunity or just a new vision happening here for you, and it becomes a reality. And it just feels like you are moving forward. So it's like out of the blue energy, a rare opportunity being offered to you that's going to make sense, but also make you feel valued in your industry. I feel like you're going to be appreciated for whatever it is that you do. Now, some of you may be thinking about branching out, diversifying, especially if you're an entrepreneur, maybe even emigrating to a different country there, because you have the World card and you have the Chariot card. So it could be that where you're at right now, logistically, it's a little bit disappointing in terms of the way things are being governed or run right now, and you may feel that business would be better overseas in some way. So a lot of you, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you may be thinking of moving or relocating in some way, and you are going to be fulfilled with where you end up. So it could be a big old journey that you're taking. A lot of you are actually thinking about the journey that you're on regarding your career, and I feel there is this energy of you being highly motivated, in control, and enduring some difficult circumstances, but actually the challenge makes you stronger and really sets you apart from the competition. So I feel like you're turning a page, and it's going to be quite an exciting time. If some of you are struggling financially, I see that you're going to be brainstorming lots of new ideas, and I feel help is on hand as well. If you need that, there may be an advisor or someone who can really help you with finances. But ultimately, I feel a lot of you may be learning financial structures at this time in order to help you diversify your wealth, whether it's in acquisitions, stocks and shares, or whether it's just savings, because I feel a lot of you are thinking about pension plans, saving for the future, and I feel there is an opportunity here that you may feel you lost out on, or it could be that you interview for something and it doesn't go your way, but you will realize it was not meant to go your way because something better is in the works for you. So even if you're in a company and you go up for an in-house opportunity and it doesn't get offered to you, I feel that's because they know something better is coming up and they want you to figurehead that. So please take it as it resonates. I feel you're going to have a nice surprise when it comes to your career and feel a little bit more fulfilled later on. Also, there's more money to come in the future, but in the next 6 weeks, it feels like it's connected to some sort of new opportunity. It could be like a small raise or an incentive or a promise of an opportunity to come. Okay, but with the Six of Swords energy, I feel this is about maintaining your position at this time and just having peace of mind, being clear about the next steps on your strategy and being strong in your position. And your talent, it basically speaks for itself. But I feel like you're looking more at the rewards of your labor, and you're going to see some evidence of that as you move out of the 6 weeks period that I'm reading for. Now, I'm just getting some final cards with a different deck. Yes, there is one card that is different from the rest of the cards, so I want you to be aware of that. It's there for a reason. Not everybody gets that. So we've got the Moon card there, and this is about fleeting funds. So it's like, you get paid, and then, of course, you pay the bills. So a lot of you are going to notice that, or, of course, there is something to be fixed or repaired in the next 6 weeks. But I actually see that you will replenish that. So don't worry about that. It says here, unknown source, being guided, moonlighting, odd jobs, night shift, part-time. Some of you may change, because you have the Wheel of Fortune there, you may change your schedule. So it may be that you work better in the morning and you do a lot of your work in the morning and then have the afternoon, evening off. Some of you, it may be the other way around. You may do a night job and, you may change your schedule to benefit you in some way. Also, you may be looking at extra jobs, maybe side hustle or something on the side, maybe something freelance. If anything, I feel more that this is a creative endeavor that you may launch as like a startup that you're in control of, that you're an entrepreneur at. And I feel this is something that comes from you and will be very lucrative later on. I mean, it could be actually something that you make by hand. It could be something that has a personal touch on it, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel that that is coming through there. It says here, manifesting money, reaching your goals, financial assistant, hands-on work, and help getting a job. Okay, so some of you may actually go through an agency to get a job if you're looking for a new role. But ultimately, I feel like if you are searching for something new, I feel that there's an energy of you getting it by yourself, by your own talent is what I see. Even though it says help getting a job, I just feel from the universe, the helping hand is coming through and offering you a surprise opportunity that really is a once in a blue moon opportunity. And also we've got the Tower. So this is about Tower of Power. I mean, some of you, because you have international links there could be links to France, perhaps because it is an Eiffel Tower. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Maybe there's other towers around the world that look like this one. But it says here, earning power, building a business, a sound decision. Also, corporate job, power. And if you've been in an unstable position, this is rebuilding. So I feel that you are actually securing your position, even though there may have been a very unstable environment in the working industry that you are currently in. You may see some changes there, rules, regulations, or due to the economy, there may be some fluctuations going on in your industry or in your company. You may see some downsizing, or you may see some redundancies going on. But looking at your energy, I see that you are someone who is a real asset to any team or industry that you find yourself in. And I feel there's always something better out there for you. So I feel like you're constantly moving and rising through the ranks. So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. We've actually got 2 rune here for you. So the first one is the God rune, and this is all about wisdom. This is about inspiration. This is also about tests, okay? I mean, for some of you, there could literally be a test in your current job. So it could be that HR or IT send like a phishing email to see if you pass the test and click the link, which you're not meant to, because it could contain a virus, for example. Or it could be that you're tested by somebody in your working environment, and the way that you deal with it actually sets you apart as very professional, very diplomatic, very efficient, and you solve a problem really quickly, because I feel like you pass a test. And some of you could literally be taking a test in order to further your career, new knowledge, certification, qualification. I feel congratulations is in order because you're going to pass with flying colors. And finally, we have the Ox rune. Okay, now this is all about strength. This is a rune that connects to promotions. So I definitely see there is a promotion in the works for you, but it may have been delayed. But I do see that you're being tapped for that. This rune also connects to distant and also digital influences. So if you're utilizing the internet, I feel it works really well for you right now. But also there could be some sort of opportunity for you to have international links in your career. Maybe it means that, someone from a different branch of the company that you work for is coming over and you need to get things organized for that person. Or it could mean that you are the person who is going overseas to conventions or networking opportunities, or finding a way to relocate your business. Also, this rune, it connects to practices in the working environment. So that's about maintaining peace in the working environment, making sure that you manage stress levels as well. So I feel, very compact and concise next couple of weeks, very goal-oriented, very productive, focusing on your goals, reaching your targets, and creating something on the side, or at least brainstorming new ideas to create something separate that you can take charge of that will be very lucrative later on. But I do also see, before I leave here, a sacrifice, which means letting go of something that perhaps either isn't working or isn't really for you or is not fulfilling, in order to grab something that is way better. Okay, so I see a very fulfilling time ahead for you, and you worked hard for this. You've invested every single piece of energy that you've got, to the point where you're like a little bit exhausted there as well. So some of you may plan a vacation, quick trip, or just a little bit of a break, even if it's a day at home. I feel like, some of you are running on empty. So I feel, recharging your batteries is a must. So I'm just going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you would also like to enter a competition to win a free personal reading from me, all you have to do is write in the comments box below, "Love is the answer," and my guides will bring me to 1 subscriber to win that free personal reading. Also, I'll upload a video at the end of August to announce the winner of the competition. So please keep your notification bell on, because as soon as I upload that video, it will notify you to let you know if you are the winner, and then you'll be able to get that reading from me. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn, and love and light.